Good evening, and thank you once again for coming back to Ain't Nobody's Business, because you know truly, truly, truly that it isn't anyone's business here. Let me set things up. You know, I always have problems with my producers and things, what they do, but that's okay. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Loose Lips LaRue. What can I do for you? Your husband makes more money than you do? Well, honey, wait. What do you want Loose to do? Well, sweetie, I'm so sorry, okay? Have a wonderful day, and thanks for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. I think she's got it all twisted, honey. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Mrs. LaRue. What can I do for you? Whippy said what? That she pays for men all the time? Well, honey, look at her. Now, need Luce tell you anything more? All right, then. Oh, I'm sorry. It ain't your business. Stop gossiping. That wasn't very nice. Don't even try it. I talked about Whoop. She was talking about Whoop. You should be grateful to have somebody, whether she pays them or not. That truly isn't our business. Gertie, right? Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Loose Lips LaRue. What can I do for you? What, sir? What? You don't have to take care of a woman like Whoopi said? Well, it's not her fault, honey. Some men are just lazy, honey. And ugly. What? They need women like Whoopi to survive? Oh, honey. That wasn't nice. So you're trying to say some men need women like Whoopi to survive? Oh, honey, stop it. You're part of the Secret Service scandal. I know you are. Oh, it's just everybody done turned so ugly since the president's Secret Service went up there and waved their ding-dang-doodles. They've been flagging them about all town all the time. They just got caught. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Mrs. LaRue. What can I do for you? Yes. Joy Behart said what? She makes more money now than Steve, her man? So what is? It's a team that makes a relationship, honey. It's working together, honey. Don't hate. Please don't hate. Sweetie, please don't talk about Barbara Walters. I love me some Barbara. She was. What? She looks like Smokey Robinson about the face. Someone pulled her ankles all the way up to her hairline. Oh, that's pretty mean. Hush. They won't be talking about Barbara Walters like that. People are just hatefulness. Talking about she looked like Smokey, had her face and things stretched. Well, who hasn't? Look at the Kardashian woman. Matter of fact, look at Melissa Huffman, all those actresses and those actors. They need to stop lying to people. They've had injections, rejections, pullations, and bloatations. They've had it all. Don't even get me started. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Mrs. LaRue. What can I do for you? What? Is this Liberace's home? Have you lost your mind? Does this look like Liberace to you on the phone? Why? You one of his old lovers, are you? I thought so. Oh, that movie with Liberace's coming up, and now people are looking for the house of Liberace. Honey, he had already spread his Rachi everywhere. Who cares? Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Mrs. LaRue. What can I do for you? Have you seen this person? What person? What? Me? Oh, honey, you've lost your cotton picking mind. Goodbye. Caller telling me there's something out talking about have you seen this person? Oh, they're just crazy nerds. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Loose Lips. What can I do for you? What about 30 Rock? Did what? They made fun of the black people on that show? Well, how did they make fun of the black people on that show, honey? What? Well, screw you too! You called Ain't Nobody's Business. That person got a little beside theirself on that call. Didn't even get the question. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. It's a Loose Lips. What can I do for you? People need to know what? What? People need to know back in the old days, they did what? They used white people for wood. White people played the role of black people. Well, why? Give me a break. Because they didn't like to have black faces on the stage for real, so they painted up white folks and put them on the stage in the old days? That ain't your business. Now, that's just too much. I've heard it all. Even though it's true. Yeah, they wouldn't let a spook or a brother or a sister up on the stage in the old days, so they did paint up their faces and things like that. So that is a true fact. You didn't know. Good evening, and thank you for calling Ain't Nobody's Business. This is Mrs. LaRue. What can I do for you? Dr. Adam Adrinsky found the G-spot of a woman. The G-spot. He used Joy Behart's finger. To do what? It's by the bladder and the anus down in the vaginal area. Oh, honey, people are sick. And he found it on an 80-something-year-old dead woman. Oh, goodbye. Okay, honey, that's enough. G-spots found on an 80-something-year-old dead woman. Tell that doctor. That old dirty, nasty, nasty person. Touching on dirty old women, that Dr. Adam. Us dead women at that. He's a filthy, filthy man. Just filthy. Filthy. And I don't want to hear of it. So, I'm out of here, nurse. G-spots on old dead women does not cut it with